I sound like a 50-year-old lady smoking.
Don't smoke, kids.
Right?
Hey, people, stop smoking because then you can sound like me.
You're horrible.
As the pain, words are meaningless. Oh, my little girl.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Benji and Anthony here, and sorry for my voice. I am a little sick, but I'm still here doing videos for you guys.
I'm sorry to cut you off, and I'm laughing because I'm so bored. We're so bored this morning talking about this movie.
Yeah, but you know what? Which movie are we going to review today?
We're doing Ghost in the Shell. It came out a month ago, and yeah, we're barely getting around to it because we were like dragging our feet with it. It's directed by Rupert, and it has not done well. It's 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, and then of course, last month there was a lot of other big movies coming along, so we had to make a choose.
And this month is so slow.
Yeah, so
movies.
we did want to do this movie. We really did want to see what was the hype. As you see, we do have a poster. But you know what? Let's get into it, guys. First of all, I haven't watched the original 90s film. The original 90s anime manga. I haven't read any of that. Just because, you know, I really didn't know about it. I heard about it. I've always seen it before, but I never really got into it just because personally, the old style of the way they were drawn wasn't really attracted. I wasn't really attracted to that. I'm more of the new style of anime. But just watching this movie, like alone, no back history, nothing knowing from the past. I don't know what it's about. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I get what the movie was trying to portray in the sense of augmented reality. Not augmented. Well, yeah, augmented reality. Making people, humans, into these cybernetic creatures. You know, everything between data and streaming. And it's kind of showing how technology is ruining the world kind of thing.
Well, it's almost... I was watching some back information for our review this morning, and one of the things that came to my mind a lot was like, you know how we're doing filters on Instagram right now and Snapchat and whatever. In the future, people are actually going to put fake things onto themselves. So I was just like, wow, is this like the hyper extension of what we're doing now? This is just something that came to my head.
Which I think that's kind of what it was going for. I think it's going for, like, you know, this is what
the line is being blurred, right?
Exactly.
Between human and mecha.
This is like how technology is taking over the world, where it's even taking over physical appearances on people. And it looked like it could be a good thing. Now, I went into this movie not knowing back history, not reading, just because I really wanted to see what this movie offered. Especially because of the reviews that I've seen. You know, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 46%. And it was boring. Like, I'm sorry, but it was just boring. The acting, the cast itself wasn't great. Now, visually, the movie was beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything was great. The fight scenes, the brightness, the colors, everything was vibrant.
Set design, costume design.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything was there. From the comparisons that I've seen, everything kind of looked semi-similar. You know, they had a little twist here and there.
Had that beautiful homage scene of the bird / airplane flying over the set. I really liked how they did that.
Yeah, like the robots when they open their face. Like, everything looked beautiful. The problem was the story and the acting on it. I don't feel like they added a twist to it. I feel like they copied paste from the original, which is fine, but they didn't really bring anything. They kind of made it like the anime, where in the anime, from what I did see, they're very blank faced because they're robots. They are cybernetic humans, and in this one they tried that and it just didn't work. Personally, one of the biggest flaws was the main character, Major, which is Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I agree.
She's a great, you know, action hero. You know, we've seen her in Black Widow. I think she does an amazing job there.
Isn't there a movie where it's like was it Lucy that she came out in?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She does a great job in these movies, but I'm getting over it, where she's not like, how many superheroes can she play kind of thing, you know? And I feel like they should have went with a no-name person, in my opinion. I feel like they should have done that. Maybe went abroad. Maybe look for, you know, an Asian character. But
ding, 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 ding.
It's something to where they just want to put a name on it. And I get it. I understand why. That's where the money comes from.
And let's not even get into what we talked about last week, which is the whitewashing controversy about this film. I really felt that Kuze, played by Michael Pitt, was a bad casting choice. I don't like the fact that Scarlett Johansson is white either. But, like, let's just put that all aside. you know, and let's just talk about how boring the dialogue was, the execution was.
There's
you
no
know,
emotion.
There was no emotion, and yeah, she's trying to convey that she's an android or a robot or something of the sort. She's herself is trying to figure it out, right? That's what Ghost in the Shell was. She's like, "Am I human? I kind of feel human, but I have these super strong arms," and so I don't know. It just didn't work for me. And it sucks because Weta Workshop, which created the amazing geisha robots, like and the whole set design, like, oh my god, it's such a beautiful film, and yet it tanked. It still has not made more than $40 million.
And apparently, they were supposed to, you know, make a second one because I think the manga keeps going. The story keeps going.
There's a part 2.
You do find out more stuff. But he even said, if this movie doesn't do good, like, how do you go into a movie saying this? I'm not going to make a second one if this one doesn't do good. Like, you're already doubting yourself.
Yeah.
How do you go into something
You're already
like
crashing the plane.
And it's bad because, you know, the one part where I felt, like, we weren't going to spoil anything, but I honestly wouldn't recommend going to watch this movie at all. Yeah. Go watch the original.
For sure.
There's a scene where there's a mom and Scarlett Johansson talking. And the mom's supposed to be sad. I didn't feel that. Like, I didn't feel tears. I didn't feel like, oh, all of these characters could have died and I could have cared less. How do you go into a movie feeling like that? And that's an issue. That's an issue nowadays, actually. A lot of movies are doing that to where they're just kind of copy-pasting a lot of remakes and doing all of this. But it
worked when we saw Fast and the Furious. That was a formula that they didn't really change, and it worked. But
see, that's still an original. You know, not original. It's not a remake. And that's the problem with a lot of remakes, that they want to put these names into it. You know, put all of these big names into these movies. They just don't make sense of, like, okay, why are you putting him here? And some of them work. A good example, Jungle Book. That worked perfect. They worked beautiful. That worked amazing. But
a remake.
I don't know. Like, I'm disappointed. I'm really upset that, like, this movie could have been something beautifully filmed, and yet the story, the characters, the lack of acting destroyed this movie to the point where, again, they're trying to redo, you know, a show or a game or a video game or a cartoon show, and they're just ruining the actual film.
For me, this was it was kind of like, let's get Blade Runner, let's get The Matrix, put it together, and it'll work. And it actually did not.
That's
work.
what I actually said when I was watching the movie. I was like, it looks like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, in the end, you know, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend this movie. I don't think Anthony does. Honestly, just skip it and just go watch the original. You know, 95, I believe, right? Yeah. Go watch that one. I think you'll have such a better time. So we do actually want to, you know, thank Masamoto Shido. He was the creator of the actual Ghost in the Shell story, and he did a great job. He did a good thing. Like, he made it a careable story, you know. But Ruben Sanders, like, not to be, you know, this guy or say negative things, he just ruined the film. He just really did ruin the film.
And you know, the first movie back in 1995, you could see how The Matrix, just the green and black text, right? Like, that whole scene was just amazing. And I don't know. Go see the original. But,
you know, personally, I'm going to give this a 4. And the only reason I'm giving it that, I'm not even giving it lower, is because visually it looked beautiful. Like, those 4 points are because visually it looks amazing. But personally, a movie needs to have dialogue and the story before I look at anything else. And I think that was the issue and why I'm giving it a 4. And I'm pretty much agreeing with the world right now.
I'm going to give it a little bit higher grade than you. I'm going to give it a 6 because I'm such a geek when it comes to actual, like, mechanics and robots and things like that. And I like that whole crab, like, tank thing that came out in the third act. I know we're spoiling stuff, but don't worry. Wait a couple of months for DVD. And so I'm going to give this a 6.
All right, in the comments down below, guys, let us know, what actor do you think is being overused? Like, what actor is just coming on in every single movie, and you just feel like they're just trying to put names in there? You know, personally, one of my biggest ones is Dwayne The Rock. He's an amazing actor, but I do feel like he's being used a lot, kind of thing.
For me, it's Samuel L. Jackson.
All right, guys, if you guys liked the video, don't forget to give us a like on the button if you like these kind of reviews.
Don't forget to check us out on our social media. We're very active on Instagram. We're also on Facebook. We're on Tumblr. And I think we tweet every blue moon.
Yeah, guys. And also, don't forget to comment down below on movies you guys want us to watch for the throwback ones. We do want to make a list. We do want to go back to those. So please, you know, share right in there. Like that we could watch them with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome reviews. Have a good one.